everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Portfolio is currently sitting at $9,367.70. For the day we are down 66.43 or 0.7%, up 92 cents after hours. For the week we are down 38.13 or 0.41%. For the month we are up 59.11 sorry about that, or 0.63%. For the 3 months we are down 28.65 or 0.3%. For the year to date, we are down 71.06 or 0.75%. For the 1 year, we are up $547.70 or 6.21%, which is the same thing as the all-time, which is up the exact same because we started this portfolio on May 31st of last year. So yeah, guys, we are doing really well right now. We're still holding on to our SPY shares. As you can see, though, big change I would say from the last video is the value of the overall portfolio is much greater now. We've broken pretty far into the 9,000 range. I believe my last video was 2 weeks ago. Sorry about that. Allergies are really bad right now. And I think we were sitting at like 8,000 something. In fact, I'm going to check that real quick. You could look at my nice Counter-Strike background. I'm actually going to check that real fast because I'm curious, but I was able to deposit a lot more money with a lot of things happening in my life currently. I've got some money that I can bring into the portfolio. Yeah, so last video was 2 weeks ago at $8,500. So portfolio value has jumped up from $8,500 to $9,300. Like I said, I was able to deposit a lot of money recently because of certain circumstances, and my current goal is to get the portfolio to around 10K. And then hopefully chill out a little bit with the deposits. Still keeping up the bare minimum of $100 bi-weekly into the portfolio. As always, just going to leave that on forever. But I would like to get to 10,000 before I stop aggressively contributing and I start saving a little bit more money. But that's my current goal, is just get the portfolio value to above 10,000. Just because I've never had that much money before. In fact, I've never even had above 9,000 before. I think I did one time in December. I had a video up when I broke above $9,000. I think I had like 9,100. But then I had to make a lot of purchases for certain things and the value dropped a lot. But now that we're on a buy and hold forever portfolio where I don't plan on withdrawing any of this money, this value should never go down again like it used to. I used to have money that my value of the portfolio would fluctuate, crazily with every video because I would be withdrawing and adding money because pretty much all my money was going into this account at one point for the longest time until recently. But the new plan, as you guys have known for the past month or so, has been just contributing to SPY and never selling or taking any money out of the account. Hence why it stayed relatively consistent. It's only grown, it's never dropped. So that's why we're at 9,300 right now. And here we are currently at total return. We only made 15 bucks. At one point this was up to like $150 in gains this week. As you can see, we're up 111. Now we're down 38. So at one point our SPY gains were over like $150, which is really cool. But obviously you can't control the market. There was some hot inflation data that came in which pulled the market back a little bit towards the end of the week. Nothing you can do about that, just how the market works. So don't really care about this. But yeah, so we're at 18.38 shares, which is quite a lot of shares. It's really cool to look at. And yeah, I mean, there's not a crazy amount to talk about. Our average cost is $508.97. And like I said earlier this week, we popped up to $517. So about $9 per share. We got 18 shares. So you can kind of see how that stacks up quite a bit to a pretty large gain at one point. But yeah, no, we had the bi-weekly buy going through. We had one that went through last week. Or I guess this week, I don't know how you'd phrase that, but yeah, no, so our market value is currently 9,367. We have $0 of buying power because everything is in the S&P 500. And yeah, plan is to just keep contributing. Like I said, I'm trying to get it up to 5 figures, 10K. Never had that much money in my life before. This is actually the most money I've ever had, $9,300. I've only broken above 9K, like I said, one time before, and now we're pretty safely into the 9Ks, and I plan to just keep saving money, keep contributing. You know how it is. For those who don't know me, I'm 18 years old, opened this portfolio the day I turned 18, which is May 31st, and we've learned quite a lot of lessons throughout this whole journey, and I feel like we've been making quite a lot of progress. This started out as an options trading channel throughout pretty much this entire journey, and then I've learned a lot of lessons from that, and so here we are with our long-term investing now. But it's pretty cool to see, I guess, my progress. I think I started with around 5K in the portfolio around here, so I've been able to contribute, $4.5 grand to this portfolio over the past I guess not even fully a year. There's quite a lot of time left before this becomes fully a year. But yeah, no, we've been making quite a lot of progress. If you've been watching my channel since I started it, which was like year and a half ago maybe, I used to have only $2,000 in this portfolio, or I guess it was in Ameritrade. But yeah, no, so we've been making really good progress. I'm really proud of it. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, just going to keep contributing, trying to break into that 10K space before I really kind of hold off on dumping as much money in here, though of course I'm sure I will end up dumping a lot more money into here regardless, because I do like investing for my future. But once again, you can see our equity, 9.3K, no buying power, all of it's been invested. And like I've said in the previous video, margin is off, options trading is off. I think I can show you that too. If I go to trade options, yeah, let's hide that in case it shows like personal information. And actually it didn't show anything, but you can see there's no options trading on here now. So once again, we're just chilling, buying SPY. And yeah, so I think that's all I really had to cover this video. Not much really, like I said, to talk about. I am still thinking of starting up that second smaller options account. I know I've been talking about that for a while, but with trying to get this over 10K, I really don't have a lot of funds that I can be putting towards, a smaller portfolio at this time. But we'll see about that. But yeah, so portfolio is doing great. I'm going to keep contributing. Hope to see you in the next video. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.